Good evening, Facebook friends, and anyone watching on the YouTubes. Hope you're well. Hope you've had a good Friday. It's nice. It's actually nice today, weather-wise, having a little bit of wind. Don't know why I did that with my hair, like I've got lots of it or something. I really don't. But yeah, just having a little bit of wind today. I opened the front door and the back door was open. I could feel like a massive draft coming through. First time I kind of went out was actually lunch today for a walk and stuff. So that was it was tough today. Bit of a weird one. I forgot. This is going to sound bad. Didn't forget to get up early, but I didn't get up early. That's probably the best way of putting it. So I didn't get my early morning walk in today. So when that happens, it's kind of like you just kind of know you're on the back foot, obviously, because I had to go at lunch, which is fine. And actually, Scott came with me today at lunch. He kept up really well as well, which is really good. And then straight after work, I had to take some paperwork somewhere. And then when I got back home, went out again for another walk. And actually asked him if he wanted to come again. And he was like, yeah. So he's done 2 walks today. And actually, that means he's done 17K, 17,000 steps anyway, which is decent. So fair play to him. And then when we got back, we had dinner. And then I went out again and done another 7,000. So I'm at 24 for the day. So I've kind of got some in the bank, basically, a couple of thousand steps in the bank, which is all good. Anyway, let's do the topics. If you're watching live, just put a little comment in the box, say hello, and I'll say good evening to you. So obviously live streaming every day. We're on day 23 of 92, and like I said a couple of nights ago, maybe 3 nights ago or 3 days ago, just feel so much more confident and comfortable sitting here. Like, there's 0 people watching right now. None. But I'm still here, still turning up, still doing it, because it's quite nice to know, actually. But a couple of people have said to Vicky, like, talked about things that I've talked about, or asked things about, oh, how's Chris getting on with this, or how Chris is getting on with that, and they've never commented on anything, but they've watched quite a few of them so far, which is quite interesting, really. Little sneaky people watching but not saying anything or liking or doing anything like that. But anyway, that's fine. But it's just given me that confidence, like I said the other day, really. So yeah, I'll get on to the steps then. So yesterday's steps were pretty good, I think. Let me have a quick goosey gander. What are we on? Goosey gander. So yesterday was 22,200 and not 200, 22,072. So like literally bang on hitting my target, really, which is good. Today, like I say, I'm on 24,024, so I've got like a couple of thousand in the bank, which is good. So yeah, not too bad. But yeah, it's what it is. You need to become a coder. I haven't got access to that thing yet, Pluralsight, but apparently I will do on Monday. So my source tells me, which is really good. Looking forward to that. But other than that, to be fair, trying to find a time, especially like days like today, to actually sit down and learn something is when you've got to go out genuinely for 3 hours walking. You have to fit 3 hours somewhere in your day of walking, like honestly, to get to do what I'm doing. I thought at the start, I was like, oh, that'd be easy, but it's really not. It's like, it's a proper drain, to be honest. But anyway, I signed up to it, so let's get it done. And yeah, the kind of, I don't know, inconvenience of me doing it comparative to someone who's actually kind of living with other proper issues and all the rest of it that's actually affecting their lives, a massive difference. So yeah, it's kind of every time I'm out walking, I just kind of think, you know, could be worse. Let's be honest, I'm pretty young. I'm not young, pretty fit and healthy-ish, definitely not young. But anyway, right, moving on. Club update. So there's not really much of an update today. Set a couple of people up on a new system, set up direct debits for people, and that's about it, really. I closed the poll yesterday. We did a poll to see whether or not, if we switched 2 days over, a Saturday and a Thursday, whether more people would attend on a Thursday than they do on a Saturday, because our Saturday classes are really quite quiet at the minute. So I need to go through the data of that. That's had like 28 responses, I think. So I'll do that probably over the weekend as well and review that. But that's pretty much it. In terms of actual Taekwondo, though, obviously the Olympics started. I'm pretty sure the Olympics started today, but tomorrow Taekwondo starts. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday are all the Taekwondo sessions. So I'll be watching that probably and well, we'll be watching quite a lot of that, I think, to be honest. Kind of over the next few weeks. I want to try and, I don't know, see some bits, watch it back, watch it in slow motion, and like pick out some little golden gems of creativity, because the club's called Creative Waves, and that's how you do it. You kind of watch stuff and see what the best of the best are doing, and try and kind of emulate it. Really, that's kind of how we move forward and progress. So yeah, that's going to happen. So looking forward to the weekend, Monday and Tuesday. Tuesday I'm away on a course, so I need to work out how I'm going to do these, like with the same kind of, I don't know, quality maybe. I don't want to just pick up my phone and go, that's it. But anyway, that's just my problem, no one else's. Right, anyway, next. What's next? Weight, obviously. Daily weight update. Okay, right, let's just get that bit done first. And if I press that button, oh, have I lost it? No, 2, there you go. Oh, low battery, that's not good, is it? $82.5. So I'm impressed with that, because not too bad at all. 82.5. It's always going to go flip up and down. I know I keep saying it, but it definitely always will do. So let me bring that, copy that, and then change it. Bosh. 82.50. Just switch the 2 around and change the date, Christopher. 23rd. And that is not a down arrow, it's an up arrow. Copy that and paste it there. That is done. Okay, I move that down. That way. Cool. All right. Well, that's the weight done. One thing I was going to do or talk about today, I had a little bit of an idea of a different format. Well, not really a format, but just one little format or one little feature. You know that Vicky telling me the name of it, actually, because I had the idea of it but didn't know what it was called. Like a little game. It had like 4 lights on it. I think like red, green, blue and yellow, something like that. Red, green, blue and yellow. Yeah, I think she said it was called Simon or something. Anyway, I've had an idea. I could have 4 categories, and I've got this thing called a Stream Deck here, right? And within a Stream Deck, you can program it to like randomize something between however many possible options there are. So I could have like 4 categories, and in those 4 categories I'd get it to play 4 videos, but obviously when I push the button it's only going to play 1, so it'll just randomly pick a category for me. So whichever video comes up on the screen, that's the category. Then I would have suggestions from my friends list on Facebook of things for the categories, but I haven't come up with the categories yet. I've got 1 category, so it could be quite hard actually. And the 1 category that I do have is talk about the subject for 1 minute. So obviously I'm not populating what's going to be on the form, so it's whatever people put in for me to talk about for 1 minute. So I think that'd be kind of comedy gold, or could be. So that's just 1 category that I was thinking of. But then if you guys have got any ideas for other categories that would make it interesting, then let me know. But it's got to be kind of doable, I guess. Not like, I don't know. But yeah, suggest some categories anyway if you watch this video. It'd be quite interesting. And anyway, so that's that really. So I'm going to do this. It's a bit weird, right? Doing a live stream and then going, I'm just going to read this poem now. But I am. So Scott, about, I don't know, a week ago maybe, something like that. He had to isolate from school because his class, his whole year group, had a couple of cases of COVID at school, so he had to isolate, which I'm sure lots of other people have done very, very similar. But is it that one? Yeah, I think it's that one. So part of his homework, though, he had to write a poem. And he wrote a poem. And it's the kind of reason I'm telling you this. It kind of links to the challenge that I'm doing for Diabetes UK. So the reason I'm doing the Diabetes UK challenge is to raise money for diabetes, obviously. But more so, like the reason that kind of I chose that one, or kind of Phil went out actually and looked for a diabetes challenge to do, to be fair, and found it, was because back in March, unfortunately, a lot of people know already, but I lost my mum. So she had diabetes, and kind of that's lots of complications of diabetes basically led to her, or us losing her essentially. So it was quite, you'll see from the poem as to why I kind of quite liked it actually, to be honest. I thought it was very, very good. So I'll bang it on the screen now, and I'll read it out if I can read it. I can't read it. It's so small. Oh my word. Right, let me make it a bit bigger. Okay, so you know what? I'm going to open it on another screen so that I can read it. You probably can all sit there and read it, depending on what you're looking at on. And if I put this on here, I'll be able to read it now. Cool. Okay, so what does afterlife mean to me? So he's put, what happens when you die? Is there still a way to cry? Is there a civilization up in heaven? Will there be a 7-Eleven? You must be good. Well, you should. And if you're bad, you'll go to hell. Well, that sounds swell. I hear you never get old. I hear the streets are paved with gold. I hear you can't have nightmares. Nightmares? Who cares? In heaven, I hear your dreams come true. My only dream is to be with you. Some people would know them as Nan or Nanny, but my dream is to be with my granny. While all of these myths may be true, someday I'll find out, and so will you. I thought that was so sweet, so I thought I'd share that. Right, anyway, guys, I am off, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care.